Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to show you how you can make a full-time recurring income from home using freelancer websites such as Fiverr, Five Squid and things like that. And I'll show you a couple more which are not that well heard of and pay a little bit more as well. So for those of you who don't know what a freelancer website is, I will just show you. It's basically a site where people will go on and they will offer their services and they will specify a price for which they will do them services for. So a popular one which I'm just going to show you in this video is logo design. There's also, like flyer design, poster design. There's a lot of digital marketing ones out there. Some writing ones where people will write, articles and blog posts and things like that. There's video and animation ones, video editing. There's voiceovers. There's basically a ton of services on here that you can sort of offer, and I want to show you how you can be able to offer a service in every one of these categories. You won't have experience in every one of these categories. Nobody does. I don't, but I still sell services within every one of these, and I get sales every day. So basically, what you want to do is you want to come to a website and you want to look at what is popular at the moment. What's making the most sales, what's getting the highest reviews. And if you come to Fiverr, it actually shows you, what is popular at the moment. So there's voiceover, translation, logo design. Now, as I say, I'm going to use logo design for this video just to give an example. So we do a search for logo design. You can see here that people are selling logo design services, and the going rate for this is around £20, 60p, which that translates to around $25 in the US. Now, obviously, you will get people doing cheaper services. So, for example, here there's one for £16, which translates to around $20. But depending on the complexity of the design and whether you want that 3D or 2D effect, whether you want a background and things like that, you're gonna get people competing for price. So what you want to do is you want to come to another website called freelancer.com, or another one is upwork.com, and you basically want to have a browse around at what jobs are people are wanting to employ in. So if I just do a search for our example, which is logo design, and as you can see, there are a ton of people here who need a logo designer, logo designs, and for example, this one here only has one entry. So what this means is that people will bid or put an entry in, and they will say, hey, I can do that logo design for this amount. And they will obviously choose whoever they feel most comfortable with and whoever can do it at the right price. So for this one, for example, as you can see, they're willing to pay around $210, and it's only received one entry so far. So they need to design a new logo and banner with a clear background and things. So what you do is you go onto freelancer.com, you'd find a job like this, and obviously you want to put a bid in for this job and say, you can do this, and this is how much it's going to cost. Now obviously I don't know the first thing about logo design. I can't do it as well as these other freelancers can. So I would come to another website like Fiverr. I would pay somebody like this guy. He's got a ton of great reviews. He's got 26 orders in his queue at the moment, so he's busy. He's got really good feedback, and I would basically look at how much he's charging. So at the moment he's charging around $25, £20. So I would then add around $15 to $20, depending on what profit you want to make here. So that's entirely up to you. They're looking at paying around $210, and if you come back and say you can do it for $100, then they're most likely going to choose you. So you would put a bid in on this job saying, hey, I can do that, just what you need for $100. They will give you the job. Apply for a ton of these jobs, and you will get chose for some of them, if not all. Always undercut the price that they're looking at, so it will always show you the average bid that people are putting in. So as you can see, the average for this is $113. So if you come a lot lower than that, around $50, you're probably going to get the job. Once they make that order with you, you will then go onto Fiverr and you will, place the order with them. So this will require a little bit of upfront cash because you won't get paid for this job until you've sort of delivered your job from Fiverr. So you would, place this order on Fiverr. You would then just give all the information that this gives you around designing the logo and what they're looking for. They will then get back to you on Fiverr. You can send that work over to these, and once they approve it, you're going to get paid, and the rest is complete profit. So if I was charging $100 for this job, for example, and only paying out $25, that's $75 profit straight in my pocket, just for literally outsourcing the work. There are a ton of websites like this. So another one I want to show you is Upwork.com. So again, if we go to logo design, just do a search for that. As you can see, these are people who will do logo design, and you can filter down as well to make sure they've got good reviews and how much people are charging for this sort of work. So this guy here, he's saying he will charge $25 per hour. Now, I would say really realistically, to do a logo design, you could probably do around 2 or 3 in an hour for these guys, because they are very good at what they do. They do this on a daily basis. They do it for a job. So if I was selling on Fiverr, I would say I can do logo design for around, I would always undercut the price that these are going for. So if these are going for $25 or £20, I would go for $20 or £15. Then I would get this guy to come and make 3 or 4, and I would charge them for the logos. So you can always outsource work to Fiverr as well if you find it cheaper elsewhere. And the last one I'm going to show you is 5 Squid. So again, people can do this for £5, £10, £20, £50. I think this is only available to UK people, but there will be websites like this for the US as well. So it's just a case of shopping through these these freelancing websites, seeing who can do them cheaper, seeing the average price that people are charging for a certain service. And whether you can make some money on that. Like I say, a great one is logo design. Voiceover as well is also very popular. I mean, if you do feel comfortable in doing any of these gigs yourself, then definitely do it, because you're not going to have to pay a penny. If you're not shy and you don't mind speaking it into a microphone and doing a voiceover, that's completely fine. Charge for that, and you can charge as little as £8 or $10 for that service. But for example, they are charging around $10. You may find one on Freelancer for a voiceover, which will pay a lot more if you do a search for that. So yeah, as you can see, voiceover $55, $10, $96. So you can definitely outsource the work again for that. So what I recommend to do is get a gig posted in every one of these popular sort of categories, and then just outsource the work as much as you can, and you're guaranteed to make a profit. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I will leave the links for these freelancing websites in the description. Please comment below and let us know what you thought and whether any of these work for you, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be notified for more videos when they do come out.